Pi core team has rolled again another update about their Pi wallet. And you see it here, the Pi network has rolled out a major update to its wallet app. It is expanding access to exchanges and global fiat payment options. This development comes as the network continues its second phase of migration. It's aimed to accelerate real-world utility for its native cryptocurrency. Now, before I go ahead to analyze what this is, if you go over to your Pi browser and you go to your wallet, you're going to get to something like this that tells you activate your wallet. Your wallet is not active. This is mine, by the way, and you are not KYC'd. This is a requirement for all wallets in order to transact Pi. So now, if you have not KYC'd, so to say, that means you cannot use what they had before, because the KYC with Pi wallet activation method is currently unavailable for your account. Please try another method. So now they've created this new method, which is the KYC with on-ramps, which is very fast KYC, but it requires you to buy some starter Pi. So if you use this, your KYC will be faster. For those people who are always having problems with that, just because you're going to buy some Pi, and then that will help you KYC, which is the short and long of what Pi network is doing here. But then you can see here global bank integration and on-ramp services. Now, for most of us, we've been discussing what Pi is doing, how incredible it will be, and now it's about to be incredible. You know why? Because now you can buy directly from your bank based on what they are saying here if the on-ramp works. Look at it. The updated Pi wallet now supports hundreds of banks worldwide. Do you know what that means? That you can buy Pi coin directly from your bank without going to exchanges. Since Binance and BitGet are already doing like with it, that's what they told us, because the Bybit owner was saying Pi scam. I don't know. How do you call something that has this volume of community scam and you are that big? Just because you are beefing the owner, they are from the same area. So I think everywhere politics is involved. But now they have changed it. If you are going to Binance, in order to make sure everything is right, we will take our Pi to our people directly from the fiat banks. Fiat means physical currencies like Naira, dollar, and all. And they can make the purchases directly from the bank. I just hope they won't ban this in Nigeria. Nigeria is also very crazy with all these rules where you can't use PayPal, you can't use directly Bybit to your bank unless we do P2P. So I hope this will not be affected in Nigeria. But look at this. These allow users to purchase Pi directly with fiat currency, Naira, dollar, pounds, using services like on-ramp VAR and Banza. Payment method include credit cards, Apple Pay, and Google Pay. These, I love it. I must say. The wallet's new interface feature added buy screen options, including button for exchange and mine Pi for free. These updates aim to simplify access and improve user experience as Pi network prepares for broader exchange integration. These that they have done, I give them kudos to these, because the more people can have access to Pi, the more they can use it. Remember, all Pi core team is doing is to make sure that Pi has utilities where people can buy and sell. And this is the first order they have to cross if indeed they want that to function well and, be successful. And they have already done this. These upgrades represent a significant move towards real-world adoption by offering fiat on-ramp and a seamless UI. The network is lowering entry barriers for new users while increasing liquidity potentials. Now you would see, let me check the price of Pi today. It's at $0.44, which is 44 cents. Of course, as at the moment, it's not the day these policies are imputed that it will affect the market, but these will eventually affect the market. And you can see today we have $3.4 billion in market cap, and the volume of trading for the past 24 hours has really dropped. It's just about 54 million. When nobody's really purchasing, the price will continue to go down until you have more people purchasing. That's when the price will probably start going up. So the only thing here is, the goodness here is, all of these that Pi is doing, if you have some funds you are not using presently and you can wait on for about a year, just buy. This can give you generational wealth if this comes true. Because just imagine this goes to $5 or $10 and you have about 1,000 of that. That's huge. And you don't have to do anything. This market will just continue to sort out itself. And with what we have seen, this price can no longer go like really down. Because their price had been hovering between 0.4 something for a while. And that's like the least it had gone. So you can tell that, okay, the only place it can go is up based on everything this Pi core team are putting in place. But of course, that's not all. It's stated here that Pi wallet users will soon be able to access exchanges directly within the app. Oh Lord, this is going to be huge. meaning you don't have to go to BitGet or anywhere to exchange. So for those of us that are mining, you can just come and transfer to wherever and get the money in your account balance. Jaga. That's huge. And you see that it says, although the Pi token remains undervalued according to some community members, I am one of them. There's no way nothing has happened to the Pi coin. Why did it go down this much? Because there are manipulations from these exchanges. They are the main wahala. What brought Pi down? Is it that the community backed out or the people buying did not buy? I've not sold one piece of my Pi coin since I have started. I have some people who lock for 2 years and still saying if they release that 2 years, they will still lock again. So why is the price coming down? Some people are manipulating it. And that's the thing. And look at this. They said those community members are saying this coin, this Pi token is undervalued. Yes, confidence is growing. Users are speculating about listing on major platforms like Binance or Coinbase. But this might not even be necessary again, because if we have access to it directly, we can exchange directly from our app. Then we don't need Coinbase or whatever, because all of us that are mining Pi or the people who want to buy Pi, we just have to download the app. And then it's a major deal. We can actually even become another Binance and wrestle against them, because you can also begin to list other coin as the case progress. I'm enjoying this from Pi, I must say. Pi is gradually building towards mainstream status. The core team, led by Nicholas Kokalis, continues to emphasize slow but steady process. They maintain that each update brings Pi closer to becoming a widely accepted digital currency. I'm going to explain this in my next video, what it means that Pi will be the digital currency of the world. There was a time, if you are an OG in this industry, we were using e-gold. We could use e-gold, which is a digital currency, to buy anything and everything online. It grew. I remember those days we were always storing it. It made us a lot of money. Like in the morning, you could buy e-gold that is worth 10 million. And by evening, it has gone to 50 million, doing nothing. You just get there and you see your account balance booping with heavy money, and you could sell online directly without any interface, nothing. Then we made a lot of money from it. And that is what Pi is also driving towards. Once you can pay your gas fee with Pi coin, once you can pay your children's school fees with Pi coin, it will just look as if it's a normal bank app and you can use it to transact. So continue to mine. That's what I am going towards. Continue to mine. And if you have some money, you see, I've been saying this continuously because this is the only advice I can give. If you have some money that you don't need presently, instead of you keeping some money into one fixed account that will give you, maybe you have 200,000, 300,000, that will give you some 5,000, 7,000 on it. That's not real investment. At least this is a risk that will give higher rewards. If your 300,000 can turn to 4 million, 5 million because of an upgrade of a coin, that's not bad, is it? Aha, now you get it. It's not bad. The whole essence is that Pi becomes a digital currency. Aha, that's the whole essence. And here you see these wallet upgrades marks a pivotal moment in Pi's network roadmap. It signals readiness for greater utility, broader exchange partnership, and more robust financial futures. Because once this start happening, all these other big guns that doesn't want to list Pi, they will now list. And most of us might not know, why is Binance listing goods and listing all these small coins and they don't want to list Pi? They know that if your roadmap is like competition, if your roadmap and everything you have on board can wrestle power from us, we won't give you that power at all. And that's what I see here. Otherwise, why are you not listing them if it's just like a common coin and you are listing common coins? And that's what they say here. It signals readiness for greater utility, broader exchange partnership, and more robust financial futures. If users' adoption and network activity follow suit, Pi could position itself as a strong player in the future of mobile-based decentralized finance. Those of us that are here in the beginning, it's time to get happy and be excited about this, because in real truth, Pi is actually onto something. Even if we didn't know before, now we know. Like I said, I'll tell you about all Pi has in stock for them becoming the #1 of digital currency in my next video. But until then, I'll see you in the next video.